Good evening, good evening, good evening. How are Ding Dong doing this evening? Let's see who we've got in the house this evening. Good evening, Catherine. Good evening, David. Good evening, Trevor. Good evening, Honey. Good evening, Dale. Good evening, Scouse. Good evening, Nikki. Good evening, Danny. Good evening, Gwen. Good evening, Missy. How was I know Miss Hannah's in the background, just so you know I have got my t-shirt the right way around this evening. Good evening, Danny. I hope you're well. Good evening, Leslie. Good evening, Chris. Good evening, Dale. Oh, bear with 2 seconds while I wet the whistle. Oh, that was nice. It's a beautiful old day. To which this is what we'll be looking at this evening. And also, I'm going to be talking about this beauty, the Fat Rabbit Solo. And I will be the Fat Rabbit Solo and the OG Fat Rabbit. We'll be taking a look at them as well this evening. I don't share my body, Danny, not to just anybody. I'll tell you one thing, I'm really looking forward to this bit of kit. It does look absolutely fantastic. It's a super power RDA, up to 200 watts it can hold. You need a fat rabbit in your life. Well, I'm trimming down, so I can't be a fat rabbit anymore. Evening, Lucy. Good evening, Nathan. But I have got rainbow and the blue. If there's plenty in the field near you, grab it, go come to my rifle and I'll take them out. My dogs love it. Good evening, Mr. Wilson. I hope you're well, sir. I now haven't responded yet, Stephen. I need to have a look through my drawer because I think I might have something for you. Believe it or not. So I will be going through my drawer at the weekend, so I'll have a look for you. I've been super busy with the puppies. Good evening, my beautiful brother, Mr. Roland. Well, the puppies are doing absolutely outstanding. They're doing outstanding. Coming on a treat. Guys, before I go any further, I want to say a big, massive love to Hellvape. Also, Peter Jones. If it wasn't for both Hellvape and Mr. Jones, tonight will not be possible. This would not be possible. I've been blessed to be sent these two amazing tanks to look at, get down and dirty with. Also, all the other projects I am able to review for them. I am blessed beyond belief, I must admit. and I never take it for granted. So please show some love and respect for Hellvape and Peter Jones. Without them, none of this would be possible at all. So show the love. And again, Miss Hannah, if you're watching in the background, the t-shirt's on the right way this time. The point of that is, a few lives back, I actually had the t-shirt on the wrong way around. Worst thing I've done is told Kelly about it the following day, and she told everybody that night. But this all day, it's a triple or a dual build. I'm going to be greedy. I'm going to hide the triple in because I just fancy it. But, you know, it's all good. Before we go any further, all the newbies that's just came in, I am the bearded Geordie Butter, aka Scott McLinden. We will be getting down and dirty with Hellvape's newest RDA, the SERI. It's an SERI. It's a triple bill deck with 200 watts. Comes in 5 amazing colours: stainless steel, full matte black, gunmetal, rainbow, and blue. I'm blessed to have 2. It's not the first time you've had done that with a t-shirt. I've been watching you for spam. Good evening, Craig. I hope you're well, sir. Spam calling, you're not meant to tell everybody. Bloody hell. But big love to you all, and thank you so much. I'm really actually looking forward to this. A lot of you think are going to think it's daft, right? But I've had these about a week now, and as you can see, they're still factory sealed. I've not even opened them. How good am I? How good am I? Not even opened them yet. And anybody else, they'll be up and up on. Good evening, my beautiful friend, Mr. Mark Willie. Big love to you, sir. Stephen, I'm still waiting for you to return me dress, because I was actually going to wear that tonight. I bet you've been dying to do that. I have been. What I tend to do is I'm trying to fit the lives in around other things, like, you know, like Tuesday I tend to stick to my juice reviews, and I tend to do hardwares and whatnot on a Thursday. So it splits the week up for you, you know what I mean? It gives you a bit of entertainment throughout the week. And now you probably get sick of looking at my ugly mush and me big long beard, but you know, I do try. But the other day I was winding the daughter up. I said, we're going to go and run the bunch. She said, you haven't got a disguise. And I have got a disguise. She said, no, you haven't. And yes, I have. No, you haven't. And yes, I have. And watch. They're not, that's me, no. Oh, hi. Trev, the hair's doing alright. It's coming on nice. Kim, my darling, I send love to you. Hope you're well. Good evening, Dick. Hope you're well. Right, for the people that's just joined, I'm going to play a quick video of what I'm going to be doing tonight. Stay tuned and come back to me, the bearded Geordie Butter, when we get down and dirty with this SERI RDA by Hellvape. Now, does that not look sexy or what? Carly, are you on about the tank or are you on about me with that comment saying it's a stunner? Good evening, John. I hope you're well, sir. Good evening, Kerry. I hope you're well. Tonight, I will be using my anti-stand. It's my beautiful Hellvape one. I think I'm going to get some more of these made, actually. If anybody would like an anti-stand made, custom, head over to A Touch of Craft group or message Miss Hannah. We'll get bring this down, and there we have it, the SERI RDA. As you can see, you've got your standard logos on the back, design of the tank, the name of the product. Up top, enjoy your vaping genius. On the side, you've got superpower audio up to 200 watts. And on the bottom, you've got all the name, your colour, your barcode, you've got your scratch and reveal, and you've got your QR code. That's it. If you have any problems, you can get in touch with Hellvape direct. And on the back, you've got all the information that you need. So inside this, the features the 26mm RDA with series coil deck. Support almost all coils with super low resistance, super power audio up to 200 watts, brings you a huge and dense vapor, dual or triple series coil for option, open a large base to build the coils easily with a 6mm juice well. So inside you'll find the SERI RDA, you'll find 3 0.2 NI90 pre-built coils. You'll get 3 cotton laces. You get a short circuit connector. You get a BF pin. If anybody wonders what the BF pin is, it's a bottom feeding pin, and that is designed for squonking, which is a different type of vaping altogether. You've got your coil cutting tool and user manual, and you've also got all the details at the bottom of the company Hellvape. The bit we've all been waiting for. You see, anybody else would have had this opened, and as you can see tonight for the review, I will be using some beautiful iced kiwi berry. Howie. Doesn't that look beautiful? Let's pop the tank out. Here we have the user manual. With all the relevant information needed. Here you have a Q code. And all the information needed on the back. To get the best, it says here on the Q code. To get the best atomizer effect of 200 watts, please make sure your box mod supports 200 watts and can be boosted up to 12 volts. The following mods are not recommended for this tank, which is mechanical mods and single battery box mods. So basically, Hellvape are saying if you're going to use this, you're best off using a dual 21700, I'd say, so you're getting the right amount. That's right, Danny, you can't use these on a mech. Good evening, Ben. I hope you're well, sir. Oh, what's that? You see more of that word makes me giggle. Has other meanings. I love the hat and the build mat. Well, Kim, you never know. A cap might wing its way to you. I think I've got a spare one. So, yeah, we've got your bottom feeding pin. As you can see straight doing it. You got some spare O-rings and grub screws there. Here we have shoelace and coils. Here we have the Allen key, the screwdriver, and this one here, which is your short circuit tool. Basically, if you're going to do a dual build, you'd put this little device here in the center so it connects the current through both sets of coils. And you also have your cutting tool. I'll just put this to one side. I'll come back to that in a second. Right. Right. So here we have the tank. It is 39.1 millimeter in height. Perfect. And it's 26. and it's 26 on the width. Perfect. It's just what we want to see. And now we'll have it sitting nicely on. Quarter turn to take your top airflow ring off. And there you have a lovely honeycomb airflow. I'm doing good, Ben. I hope you're well. Ben, I've been who have you been getting called Aussie? That comes off. So as you can see in there, you got your honeycomb well all the way around. And here we have the beautiful, do a second zoom in. Johnny, I hope you're well, okay? You got your beautiful build deck. So basically, to the letter S, you start at the bottom, from your left to your right to your left, and your left to your right. Anytime, Johnny, anytime, bud. I'm always available. Let's undo these screws here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to change this screwdriver. I'm going to be putting some 0.2s clappings in, Ben. Even Dion. Even Belinda, I hope you're well. Gwen, it's a puppy snoring. There's one lace. There's two lace. There's three lace. And now I have 3 coils. I'm believing these are going to be in 0.3 in a diameter. Just double check. Yep. Here we have some NI 90. Now, here you have the cutting tool that comes in the box. There's a provision on the side, you see the little arrow where they recommend you cut them at. So we'll get them in. Get the snips. Snip you do. That's what we like to do. Two. Three. Now we can. Got 3 coils snipped. Ben, I've just seen you comment you got the Dead Rabbit V3 there. If you ever want to sit down and build, give us a shout. I'll do it with you. The build, that is. Dirty buggers. Now, before I forget, I need to twist this tool out. Kim, I need to speak to you about that mesh build. Right. Now, if you're going to do a dual build, you need this circuit breaker. That there will sit directly in there, and you clamp the screws down on that. So that's a bit that goes in the center point. There was 2 seconds going off camera to do this bit. Another coils are all wonky at the moment, but give us time. Get them into place first. And that's zooming a bit. Right. I'm a perfectionist. Just need everything to be bang on. Lucy, believe it or not, there's times where I want to do builds. I've got myself all flustered and I just want to chuck the thing out the bloody window. It still happens to this day. So don't worry about it. It happens to the best of us. So as you can see here, I've got my 3 coils. You've got a nice gap. In between your first and second, and your second and third coil, which you need the breathing space for. As you can see, deep down here, you've got a 6mm juice well. It's nice and deep, which is good for your bottom feeding. I've double checked everything. The screws are all nice. Evening, Yasmin. I hope you're well, darling. So, as you can see, I've got an equal distance between the lot. Yeah, it would. It would indeed, Ben, but you'll have to use the centre circuit breaker to break it up. So let's get this off here. Let's get down to business. I'll kick this off from 40 watts. I'll lift the camera up a bit. You want to use your ceramic tweezers. Doing it. I'll cut them at the 5mm bit because it shows you right on the side there, David, that little arrow. Oh, thank you, Louise. You look great. You look great too. Now this is where the tricky part comes because you need to get them grown evenly from the centre root. It's got a 6mm juice well. Kerry, you do that to get all the hot spots out of the coils. Come on. Booyah! Booyah! Did I say right they were grown evenly, all three? Cool down a second, we'll give another. Also, when the coil is wrapped in a loop, it's too tight and around the first. Boosh. Let's get down to business. Now that looks good, doesn't it? it's coming up. You can see the lovely bloom on the coils there. It's absolutely fantastic. Evening, Lee. All good, me bud. All good, me bud. Give them a chance to cool down. And we'll get the wicking done. Any dual battery mods I would recommend. Do you know what? There's a few I would recommend if I'm honest. Personally, I like these. Absolutely love them. The Odin 200. You can also get the Odin 200 DNA. You can pick them up about 60 to 80 quid brand new, probably 40 quid second hand. But the cracking bits of kit. Ask Hanny, he'll tell you as well. Hanny says he was thinking of getting one, but maybe in May I sent him an early Christmas present, but I didn't tell him about it. It was only me he spoke to about it, like, and he knew it was me that sent it. Coins of cool, dude. There is other mods out there, David. Don't worry about that. We'll have a chat privately later now. As you can see there, all equal. I'll just quickly give that a little haircut there. Hold one side of the cotton down to give us a little tickle. And before I forget, this is for you, Sean. The under tickle is what makes vapes so tea. Spin it round. Another quick tickle. All you're doing here is thinning the cotton out. Lift up. Again, just for Mr. Hannah and my vapes. Quick little undertickle. Bish bash bosh. The Odin Toad is an awesome mod if you've got big hands. It's definitely a great container. Use my one all the time. Quick trim there. And no, I was never a hairdresser before anybody says. Just like your beard. Oh, everybody likes to tickle me beard. Catherine, I'm bidding you fond farewell, good night, safe, take care. If you need anything, you know where I am, just holler. Good evening, Mr. Deacon. I hope you're well, sir. So let's get that in there. Tuck it in. Now, I hate to be big-headed, but that does look beautiful, like, doesn't it? Do you tickle your beard before going on cam? No, I brush it, believe it or not. Good evening, Poppy. I hope you are well, and family and bambinos. And you have that looks nice, that like. I didn't want to put juice on it now. That's the thing. I didn't want to put juice on it. Oh, don't want to do that. Tonight, guys, I'm going to be using some kiwi. Iced it. Kiwi berry. Keep it clean, Lucy. Keep it clean. Get it moist. You can leave. Oh, I was going to sing you can leave your hat on, but I best not. Top cap on. Bish bash bosh. Booyakasha. Buddha in the house. Booyaka. Buddha back. Good evening, Eddie. I hope you well. Elsa. There was 2 seconds. There we have it. The SERI RDA. I'm back to full screen. Who thinks we should give it a blast right now? It's coming in at 0.1 at 90 watts. What do you say, Chris? Can you see, Chris? It's a bit George Michael-like. Now, hey, the flavour hit off that is absolutely unreal. The cloud is phenomenal. Now that is one hell of a tank. Oh, the flavour I'm getting is just absolutely intense. It's not a tank I would use for reviewing, like, to be fair. Actually, I might actually buy 5. Now that's got me thinking. But that's a SERI RD 200 watt series build deck by Hellvape. Anybody got any questions I would like to ask? And I'll be sure to answer them the best I can. But I normally do between 5 and 6 juices, so I'm going to need more. I've got 2 out of the 5 colours, so I need the other 3 to have the full set. And didn't see a note, but I've got something coming very, very soon. Bud has been naughty and ordered himself some new toys. Vaping toys, that is. Question, can you make sure it got a fresh dry building when you send it to me? Wishful thinking, Danny. Wishful thinking. You're a very naughty boy, Scott, teasing all these nice people. Hey, could be worse. I've still got this one here. Factory sealed. Can I come and borrow your rainbow one? I thought I said something else there, Rachel. You want to see the blue one, do you? I think I'm going to put a build in this at the weekend. And there's a blue one. Can you call your other half into the room, please, Scott? And get her to give you a smack for me. Don't forget you owe me 80 press-ups, mate. What I'll do is we'll have a quick run through. Hey, that's a bit rude, Kim. And here I have this SERI 200 watt mod. Here's the 5 colours it comes in. You've got your gunmetal, you've got your stainless steel, your matte black, your rainbow, and your blue. And this is what I mean by the S build. As you can see, going from point, the plus, your positive A, up into your B, up into your C, which is your negative. So R total is your RA, RB, RC. And this is for up to 200 watts. So as you can see here, in this diagram here, you've got your 0.1 coil, which is 67 watts, 0.1, 67 watts, and 0.1, 67 watts. So that's your 60, 120, 180, which gives you your 200 watts. With your triple coil here is what I was saying, which I've just done. But if you're going to do a dual build, if you haven't got a coil there, it breaks the circuit. So you need to use the short circuit connector. Try saying that fast. Short circuit connector goes dead center, so it fills the circuit for both coils. You've got your airflow system, which is your honeycomb, which is adjustable. And again, you've got your 6mm juice well. As you can see, demonstrated here, you use your bottom feed pin instead of your normal 5-tin pin. Your juice will come up through the centre and saturate all your cotton that's down in the well for when you're squonking. Here's your diameters, which I said 39.1mm in height with 26mm in width. And there's a breakdown. This is your standard pack where you get your box, your RDA, your coil cutting kit, 3 grub screws, your short circuit breaker, your bottom feeder pin, your Allen key, O-rings, your Q cord, manual, 3 coils, 3 cotton, screwdriver. Oh, see ya. We've got some lovely pictures in the bottom of the tank. Has anybody got any questions you'd like to ask? Just agree, but well, I've just tried the 200 and it was a bit George Michael, so I'm a nice straight 100 and it's beautiful. It is beautiful. They're not on sale yet, honey. Not yet. When they do become available, I'll be sure to let you know. But one thing I must stress, and I mean I must stress highly at this. If anybody is thinking about getting one of these tanks, you've got to be on point with your building, because one little mistake could be catastrophic. Your builds have got to be on point. You know, even I second guess myself. As you've seen, I took the tank away to adjust what I needed to adjust to put it right. And after this live, I'll probably use it, and I may tweak it a couple of times to get it perfect, because you don't always get it perfect first time. You always want to get it right. Because at the end of the day, you're putting this next to your daylighting and you're hitting the fire button. You've got 8 plus volts going through, generating a lot of power, so you don't want to be catastrophic, so you've got to be on point with your builds, right? Trying to get all 3 coils to grow evenly. Do you think they're for beginners? No, not for beginners, Pat. Do you know what? I'm going to be brutally honest with you. Just before Christmas, I was using a series mech. with the series building. The build was on point. And I mean, it was on point. Coming in a 0.42 build on a dual. And I was vaping away, as you do. And I was just about taking a hit now, and I heard. And what had actually happened was the coil exploded inside. Something wasn't right, and I took the cotton out and I put it to one side. I'm going to go back with it at some point in the next couple of weeks. I'm going to sit down and look at it and break it down. Personally, I don't think it was a fault at my end. I don't think it could be a fault with the machine, or it could be a fault with the coil. If I had a split-second difference, a fragment in that coil at a very, very, very high temperature going straight to the back of my throat, it would have burnt the back of my throat and possibly dropped down into my lungs and burnt my lungs. It's you've got to be very, very careful with these sort of things. So all I say is anybody who goes down the building, you've got to be careful because it is dangerous. Because this new tank is absolutely awesome. For what you can get up to watt wise is unreal. Flavour banging, you know what I mean? It's one of those tanks you need to be patient and treat it like a baby. Has anybody got any questions in regards to the SERI? Ben, when the time comes you want to do your build, phone is, we'll do a video call together. I'll strip one of my V3s down and we'll build together, step by step. I'm more than happy to take time out my day, do a video call, one-on-one, and we'll go step by step, right the way through. You know what I mean? I'm happy to do that if you are. Just safety is the main priority in all this. Right, guys, let's take a look at this other tank I've been working with. We've got the Fat Rabbit Solo. You know how this beautiful bit of kit. Beautiful, unique tank. Dual airflow, you've got your top honeycomb at the top and your slit at the bottom. You know how it all broken down. Okay. You've got a beautiful build deck here. You could actually put a dual coil on here, but if you do put a dual on, you would have to be around about a 0.2 in a 0.2 mil, a 2 mil to a 2.5 mil in a diameter, or you can do a single about a 3 to a 3.5 in a diameter coil, where you go from one post to the other post. Beautiful, beautiful little cotton bolts, excellent. You've got your little feeder ports just here that drips down onto your cotton, coming from your tank. Absolutely outstanding the way they've put this together. It does come in, you can get a bubble glass with these. Fantastic, but me personally, I prefer the straight plexiglass. I put the bubble glass on like the more juice, like, you know. But with this, absolutely fantastic design. The way they've designed this with that airflow straight beneath the cotton and beneath the coil is absolutely fantastic. Can't fault it. And the way it goes back together is just push it in, and it's a 90-degree turn, locked in. That's it in. 90-degree turn, and then you wiggle out. Perfect. You see, what they've done here is, screw this back together. Quarter turn there. Here we have the big brother, which is the Fat Rabbit. As you can see here, it's the 5.5 mil tank, but it's a straight plexiglass. You can see them side by side. The difference is your Fat Rabbit Solo is a 25 mil tank, whereas your Fat Rabbit OG is a 28.2 mil tank. Both fantastic. We'll show you again. There's the Solo, same with the Fat Rabbit. Both are exactly the same. It is indeed an RTA. As you can see, the Fat Rabbit is slightly bigger than the Solo, obvious because one's a 28.2 mil and the other's 25 mil. Got the dual build in the Fat Rabbit still. I've just stripped down while he's doing other reviews on other bits of kit. It's all basically the same, but like I say, the difference between the two, you can get a bubble glass with the Solo, but you can't with the OG Fat Rabbit. You will be able to see online that you will be able to get one, but one thing people seem to forget is Fat Rabbit was a showroom tank first, believe it or not. And again, just in, quarter turn, job done. That's the original one. As you can see, you've got the straight plexiglass going down. And I've got to say, both absolutely fantastic bits of kit. Do I recommend them? Damn yeah, I do. Fuck yeah. Both amazing tanks, excellent RTAs, especially out and about. It's good. Is this sort of good for beginners? Honestly, Kerry, no. Well, yeah, it is if you've got the confidence to do the build. Both tanks are absolutely fantastic, amazing, love them bits. The flavour produces is fantastic, and believe it or not, Bush! Yeah, that's a stainless steel Fat Rabbit Solo. It's beautiful. Has Scott, I have a tiny demon killer coil. Have you heard of them? It's so small. I think I've heard them. I think them are quite an old tank. Um, Drop us a private message, Lucy, and I'll look into it and I'll see what I can do to help you. What RT would be good for beginners? If I'm being honest, I'd probably say a mesh one, because there's not much work to them. If I'm honest, it just depends what you want out of it, Kerry. If it's something for cloud, if it's something for flavour, you know what I mean. I might be able to go down a different pathway and help you, like, you know. The R tank's a good tank as well, but again, it can be quite fiddly, like, you know. But if we have a chat privately, Kerry, I will be able to help you. That's not a problem at all. Has anybody got any more questions you would like to ask? I'm more than happy to help. Well, an RTA, it'll not be the right thing for you then, darling. I do know other tanks, sublums that'll be better for you. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Lucy, the Dead Rabbit R tank. It's a mesh build coil. There's actually a new one out with 95 bits of cotton and 95 bits of mesh, which will last you a full year, if not longer. I actually done a review on it not long ago. Cracking bit of kit. Because I'm reviewing so many different devices, I don't run them all the time. I chop and change all the time. I'll find the link for the review. The review I done, Lucy, and I'll send you so you get to see it. Any more questions for the bearded Geordie butter? No. Right, 9 o'clock. I've bored you for an hour and a half now. Come back in 2 weeks when I've given me final thoughts on this amazing bit of kit. I think in a week's time I'll break it down to a dual coil build, give it a week in that, and we'll come back and have a cracking bit of chat in regards to this. So it's going to be one last cloud from me, the bearded Geordie butter. I bid you a fond farewell. Stay safe, take care, and keep it cloudy. Big love from me, the bearded Geordie butter. Good night. God bless. Take care. The bearded Geordie butter. Out.